Hello, everybody, and welcome to the TARDIS Zone Live. I've got to keep it down because the wife is in bed. But as you can see from the topic of the video, Jodie Whittaker and Mandip Gill are to start or to appear at New York Comic Con. I have an article, so we will read it from the Radio Times. And here we go. We've got it all ready to go. So Jodie Whittaker and Monique Gill to appear in a special New York Comic Con Doctor Who panel. The TARDIS traveling pair will be taking a look back at their past 2 years on the BBC sci-fi drama. The article's by Hugh Fullerton. Missing all the Doctor Who chat ever since Series 12 finished back in March? No, because we've been having a lot of it ourselves in the fandom. Well, you're in luck, because it sounds like the press machine is lumbering back to life ahead of the upcoming festive special Revolution of the Daleks, with Jodie Whittaker and Monique Gill confirmed to be attending a special Doctor Who panel at the upcoming New York Comic Con, hosted by moderator Melanie McFarlane. The panel will apparently shine a new spotlight on the Doctor Who as a pair, look back at their epic past 2 seasons in the TARDIS, which have been packed with shocking twists, turns and surprises, and the whole thing is set to stream live on Thursday, the 8th of October at 2:45 p.m. ET. That's about 7:45 UK time, if you're wondering. So we'll be up for that. We'll be streaming on that. From the sounds of it, this panel will be resolutely focused on the duo's Doctor Who past. Quite pointedly, the event description says they'll discuss their favourite moments to date, but with only a couple of months between the panel and the episode's probable airing, it seems unlikely that the topic of Revolution of the Daleks can be skirted entirely, which means, they probably on that. Some fans have speculated we might get a trailer. To be honest, I don't see them not doing one, but this is Chris Chibnall. Normally that's what would happen at a con. We'd get something, but this is Chris Chibnall, so we don't know. That's what we're telling ourselves anyway, as we clutch our Captain Jack Lives banners and eagerly await the Dalek Civil War. And there's the announcement there. So announcing hashtag Doctor Who Spotlight Panel at New York Comic Con with Jodie Whittaker and Monique Gill, and moderator Mac Television. And who knows, maybe the fact that only Whittaker and Gill are in the lineup suggests that rumours about co-stars Bradley Walsh and Tolson Cole departing the series this winter weren't greatly exaggerated. After all, they weren't exaggerated, they have left. How many times do we all have to tell you that? Or maybe their internet connections just aren't good enough to join in with what we assume will be another virtual panel. No, they don't want blokes on the panel, they just want the 2 girls. Because remember, this era is aimed at the women, so why have a middle-aged man and a young lad on? Still, even if Whittaker and Gill just keep it nostalgic, we're sure fans will be delighted to see them reunited and chatting all things Who. We have to keep ourselves going until the festive special arrives somehow. Right, here's my thoughts. If Chris Chibnall doesn't act the way he's been acting in the past, there should be a trailer. But I have high doubts on that. it will be interesting to see if the presenter of this show will actually probe them a little bit and see if they've how much knowledge of Doctor Who they have. Or are they gonna strictly just keep it to their era? And it is very interesting that it's just the two girls, but no surprises there why. This era is aimed uh, at women. It's so obvious. We've seen it. So I'm not surprised the two lads. But listen, if the two lads have gone already, sure, why would they take part? They're gone. Um, so yeah, there you go. That's the news. Jodie Whittaker and Mandip Gill. Jodie Whittaker, who plays the Doctor, and obviously Mandip Gill, who plays Yasmin Khan the Plank, are going to be at Comic Con. When I listen to the two of them talk, they bore me anyway. But join me on the Tarda Zone because we will be obviously live streaming when this is going on. So join us for that. And yeah, I hope this video makes up for the fact that we didn't have a panel tonight. I just wasn't feeling up to it, to be quite honest with you. And I was supposed to do something else today with the film vault, and the film didn't work, so I couldn't do that. And then we start watching The Mandalorian, and then I just decided to take a break. So I did this video for you as a little extra, because obviously I didn't do the stream. And as Hugh has actually said there, though, there seems to be some movement within the media, and we're starting to get some news. But let me know what you guys think of the fact that Whittaker and Manip are going to be at this panel. Will you watch the panel? Let me know. If obviously you're interested, we'll do it here. You can come and join us here, and we can have a talk about it. See what they actually have to say. It's going to be interesting. Again, though, I will say this because there'll be people out there saying, because obviously she'll be asked a question about Series 13 and stuff like that. And she'll give the answers because, even when Christopher Eccleston was sacked, he was still going around doing interviews, and people had no idea that he had been sacked. So he was still doing things as the Doctor. So I wouldn't read too much into anything that she says about staying, and to be quite honest with you, until we get an official announcement that she is. Um, it'll be interesting to see if we do get a trailer, but we know Chris Chibnall, his ego is so big that, he's hardly giving the fans anything. But, if there's changes afoot like we think, and, like as we know from the new Director General has asked for changes, well, if there's changes afoot, we might get a trailer. I'm not holding my breath. It would be nice. But I'm watching this to see what kind of answers the two ladies give, because anytime, especially Jodie Whittaker has done an interview, she hasn't went away, in my opinion, after the interview in a blaze of glory. She's always made some stupid statement about little girls, how they couldn't follow a male doctor, was in the last interview that she did, saying that little girls had to cut their hair. No such thing. They cosplay as the Doctor, they had their hair the same way. They just wore the costume. You don't need to cut your hair. Don't be ridiculous. She makes the stupid statements like this. So it'll be interesting to see. And also it'll be interesting to see, will she be allowed to plug her own projects? I doubt that very much, though. But it'll be interesting to see what the two of them have to say. We do get some interaction with Manny Gill on Twitter, and she's always complaining about something. She's never happy. So it'll be interesting. So yeah, join me for that because we'll be definitely doing it. So put that in our calendars. So listen, I'm gonna leave yous and love yous, and I hope yous had a good week. We're coming up to the weekend now, So I will see you the weekend. Obviously for the stream alongs. I'll be back Friday anyway, and then obviously for the Target Zone talks, then Saturday, Sunday, and we do it all again then next week. So don't forget to join me. And listen, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon.